What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. This video today is a no-nonsense comparison between AITECH and TARS AI. Now, when it comes to comparing projects, there are several metrics that you have to go through in order to see which one edges at which field. So no easy way of doing this, but we've done it before. AITECH versus AGI. That's on the channel. Check that out. And let's get on with it. It's going to be a very, very quick blazing review of these two projects. Very objective, and it doesn't matter which one I hold. What matters is what they score on these metrics. Now, the metrics I'm going to look at are things like holders, market cap, but, practical things that you can actually look and see which one has more of a market share. Now, of course, when it comes to both of these projects, right, if we look at my first criteria of market cap, the market cap, an indication of tokenomics, what we have with TARS AI is a 37 million, fully diluted 56 million. Okay, with AITECH, what we have is a fully diluted market cap of 76 million. Of course, the tokenomics is very much similar, and here slightly 1.5 million total supply, billion, and of course max supply here is at a 2 billion. So in terms of the market cap, both of these would get a score, in my opinion, very much similar. So if you're looking at these, they are pretty much at the same or less in terms of the circulating and diluted. So they both get a score on that. The next criteria for me is always the volume, 24-hour trading volume. And this is an indication of the amount of money that's going in and out of a project. So AITECH here has 18 million flowing through it, whereas TARS AI is a lot smaller, in my opinion, and it has a 4 million volume. So let's give the volume to AITECH by basically 3 times as much volume, nearly 4 times as much volume as there is to the TARS AI. So we know there's a lot more interest. There's a lot more market makers involved in AITECH, of course, than there is in TARS. And that looks like it's absolutely going to take the biscuit on that front. Now, marketing. Now, we've always said that in order to check marketing, we need to always look at what the team is putting out, how often they're putting that out. And of course, you could see what they pin in. The heavy marketing here is Solana-based gateway to Solana AI. That is their adoption. Their last tweet here is on the 11th of August. Now, can they beat the machine that is AITECH? I don't know who's running AITECH, but let's have a look. Let's keep looking at TARS AI first. Let's give them a fair shot. AITECH versus TARS, AITECH versus any project. When it comes to just posting and constantly taking mind share, AITECH is one of the best. Okay, so not bad at all, but I can see gaps. June 16th, June 13th, June 9th, and then what's happened in July. How many tweets are we getting? July 7th, July 21st, there's a gap there, and July 22nd, of course. And now we are well into August, right? So the assumption would be, if you look at AITECH and the way they market an hour ago, I like this. Listen, I know people have different, you could plug something into that and whatever, AI could automate it. Maybe AITECH's AI native agents are running this, but nevertheless, this is absolutely not comparison. 15 hours ago, 36 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, 7th of August. So when it comes to marketing, and I'm only looking at this because of the fact that it is essential for projects to get in front of other people. That's always key. 19th of August, there is no comparison. We are going to give this to Solidius AITECH by a mile. Okay, so they both got a score 1 for their volume so far, for their market cap, because it's similar in terms of diluted volume. AITECH is taking a clear lead. Marketing, there is no comparison, at least for what they control anyway, which is their Twitter page. Now we look at tokenomics. Now, like I said before, tokenomics is very similar for both. Okay. And the reason why usually the circulating supply, right? So if you look at this total supply, so they've got circulating supply of this much, right? Out of a total supply of 1 billion. Now, I would say probably AITECH edges it slightly because you've got circulating supply, but it's pretty much similar, right? So they do both get a point for that. It is literally same or similar tokenomics out, regardless of being 1 billion or 2 billion in terms of circulation. And recently, both of them have been putting tokens out, and the market cap has been creeping up while the price pretty much stays stagnant and often in decline. If you look at TARS AI here, what you have is prices went back up and they shot back down, basically. So the next bit is going to clear that up for us. So exchanges. So if we look at exchanges, TARS AI has, it has Gate, Bybit, will be listed on Uphold, Mexi. So what are we looking at in terms of the total exchanges? We've got Bybit, which is probably one of the best bid Unix here. So we've got a good number of exchanges. You can see here total from the DEXs to the standard smaller exchanges. You got your Mexis, you got your KuCoins, you got your probably Gate, and the Gate which has the most volume, of course, and of course you've got Bybit as well. Uphold, that is good. You know, that's what is that? 20 plus exchanges, right? Let's have a look at Solidius AITECH marketplace. Now, very much doubled almost what they have, but their biggest volume comes from, or their biggest exchange here is KuCoin. Are they not on Bybit? I think they are on Bybit as well. This is a lot. I mean, I'd probably say quality-wise, Uphold probably edges it towards TARS AI. But again, there is the Binance link. But we want to go with what we can see. And I do genuinely believe on the basis of these two sets of exchanges, I think with Uphold, I think TARS takes it for now. Right. And the reason for that is because you have to understand the exchanges are good on here, but let's give this point to TARS AI, even though AITECH is pulling in major volume, HTX. You know what? Actually, it could really be a draw because look at the volume here on DEX. But if they get Uphold, which means that they're doing something right. I'm going to actually stick with, until these guys obviously go into an exchange like Uphold. There are more exchanges for AITECH, of course, but I'm going to give that point to TARS AI purely because of Uphold. Now, the one you've been waiting for is the holder. So we go to token god mode on Nansen AI, and what we're seeing here is 30,000 holders, down slightly. And what are we seeing for TARS AI? We are seeing 44,000, down by similar numbers. Now, of course, that's only one part of the metrics. The second part would be to actually look at because in terms of the overall scan, when you do the contract scan, you would get similar numbers. However, that is the numbers that I've shown you is coming directly from the DEX. It's coming from Nansen.ai. What we see here is just on BNB alone, AITECH has 54,520. And of course, if we come over to TARS AI and look at TARS's overall holding, let's go to Soul Scan. And here on DEX, it says the holders are 75,000. It's difficult because so in this one anyway, we would say possibly more holders. It looks like it's even, because don't forget, AITECH is also on the base chain. But what we'll do is we'll give this point to holders. We'll give it to TARS AI. Now, in terms of the tech, actually, let's put one more in here, which is, let's add a row here. Boom, boom. Let's add a row. We're going to add a row here, guys, and I'll tell you what that row is in just a second. Let's add a row. You know what we're going to call this? We're going to call this chains. Okay, that's also important as well. Now, chains, I would probably give this to AITECH because TARS is only on Solana, and of course, TARS is on the AITECH is also on BNB and Base. So this is why, look, Bybit usually pushes volume. Again, partner Solana Foundation. That is a bold claim. Now let's look at the tech, because that is the last one we are going to check. Powered by leading LLMs. So OpenAI, DeepSeek, Claude. So that's what they're using. Native intelligence, proof of blah, blah, blah so far. I mean, listen, this project coming soon. What are we looking at? AI agent marketplace, AI market. So this is meant to be the Solana AI market. Specifically, you have things like Elisa on offer. And of course, let's see what else they do it. Let's see. So you've got, obviously, give task a task. What is the price of Solana now? Now it's obviously going to go through that. ChatGPT can tell me the same thing, but let's see. Solana's answer is basically based on cross different sources with the following values. For most accurate up-to-date price, please check reliable cryptocurrency exchange or financial news platform. Yeah, I'm good with that. That's basic stuff, right? Can Solana reach $10,000? I mean, listen, the agent is there to give you basic answers. Same thing as what you would get from the likes of Claude, the likes of DeepSeek, the likes of ChatGPT. So nothing extraordinary as far as this is a back-end plugin for one of these LLMs, right? And they do say that very clearly. To achieve 10,000 would need to experience significant increase, estimated 100-fold rise. That would require an annual growth rate of 58%. Okay, so it breaks it down. I like that. It's not, you know what I mean? And then it pulls out, videos of bullish Solana targets or whatever. It's actually not bad. Let's go research. I'm just trying to see what the USP is so that I can give it a fair shot, because AITECH comes with the physical data center, right? So that's always gonna give it a big plus. So let's give TARS as much as we can in terms of the value proposition here. AI accredited by TARS. Search for title. Zero knowledge proofs. What is this? Quantum computing security. Load more. Beyond bots, how AI agents are powering. So these are all articles written. So listen, staking. Let's have a look at what Sonar is. Sonar can do it all. Meet Sonar, the first AI assistant for Solana Mobile, coming soon on Android, and of course available on the Solana Saga. And I do believe that gives them that's not bad at all, right? Research, AI marketplace, Sonar. And again, when we do this authentic, off the box, it takes emotions away, guys. It's kind of like looking at this first time, seeing how this is going to help my everyday life. Yes, you've got a partnership with Solana Foundation. What can I do to actually use you on a day-to-day basis to make my life better. And so far, what I'm seeing is biggest product here is probably the Sonar. Let's have a look at the TARS search engine, right? And that's what we looked at already. So I would say Sonar would be inbuilt into the Saga phone, right? So that's very bullish. Solana ecosystem is very bullish. Overall, Solana is absolutely bullish. Yesterday, I reported that they've got a huge breakthrough in Wyoming stablecoin now being built on Solana. So it's in a bullish ecosystem. Some of the other features are quite basic. Now let's switch over to these guys. Now the biggest comparison here would be, so they do have AI marketplace. Number two, they do have a launch pad. So, you know, for example, a lot of good projects came out of their AI, their launch pad. AI Forge, there's a lot of things here, but I would say a lot of these cost-effective solutions overall as a perpetual burn mechanism, we know that. Okay, what else you got? What else you got? Show us what you got. Debit card. Okay, that's another good point. We know what, you know, it's easy to attach your debit card to a project, but of course, if you can spend your crypto anywhere within from an ecosystem, that's also great. AITECH Labs, AI focused Web3 accelerator. Okay. Why is it good for us? Let's have a look. Here, long haul, offering you more than just capital with our mentorship. Okay, so that's part of the overall strategy there. Okay, if I want to do a brand new project, I can actually access funds from them. Not bad at all, because they do have the ability to also, you know, allow you to use their launchpad. What else we're looking at? So overall, with the data center, let's have a look at Agent Forge. Start a trial now. What does Agent Forge do? Let's give these guys a proper look up. It's an all-in-one artificial intelligence platform designed to empower innovators, businesses, and content creators to build, train, and deploy, manage powerful AI agents. Okay, so as a content creator, I should be able to come in, press a couple of buttons, and basically, you know, have an agent. Start your trial now. I can create an agent, by the way, on ChatGPT as well. Automated lead intake. Now this is good. SaaS, okay, assign and monitor internal tasks, healthcare agents, send appointments and reminders. This is very good. And I know a lot of companies now in real world using this. So this has been probably, if I took the data center away head to head, both of these are very bullish in terms of the overall tech stack. Okay. Tech stack is very important. So what I would say is they score highly on the tech stack, in my opinion, but I would give it to AITECH as a star. They do overlap in some places. Of course, that is always, you know, nice to see. TARS AI also has that Solana ecosystem, so they do get a point, but the winner there would be AITECH, although I'll give these guys a thumbs up as well. So overall, guys, let's review this back. Let's have a look at this again. So market cap, pretty even. Similar number of circulating volume. 3 times new, 4 times as much for volume for AITECH than TARS AI. Marketing, hands down, you saw what the marketing was in terms of the tokenomics. They both score a point in terms of the chains. AITECH is also on base, so you've got BNB and base chain. That's why the point goes there. Exchanges was very tough, because if you're doing nearly 3-4 times as more volume than TARS AI, you could argue that you know, technically AITECH does get the exchanges. They have a lot more exchanges, right? But of course, they've got, you know, they're about to get on Uphold. Maybe they were on there already, but there's a, you know, very strong chance that they will have more tokens. And of course, the association to Solana is also huge. Now, holders, we gave holders a massive thumbs up to TARS AI. Why? Because they are on chain. They have massive holders compared to AITECH. So it's two projects that are very, very much even in terms of, they tech stack and offer, they do kind of overlap, but this is more of a basic GPT model. And of course, the AITECH, in my opinion, with their launch pad, with their incubator, with agents that are ready out of the box to be given to companies in the real world. I think that is going to be a massive, massive area. Like, for example, if you're a one-man band and you employ people, but you want to automate your business a little bit better, that's what you're looking for. So overall, the score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to AITECH, 1, 2, 3, potentially, I would say probably, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. It's a very, very, or 6, 4, was the 6, 4, yeah. Sorry, 6, 4, 6, 5. It's a very close call between these two. What I would say is AITECH is, head and shoulders above anyone, to be honest, most people, when it comes to the virality aspect. Now, on-chain data tells you something different. Crypto right now is not doing much, guys. It is absolutely going through a tough time. And as a result, you're seeing both AITECH and, of course, TARS AI losing holders, and their charts haven't really pulled any trees. But I hope you like this comparison, guys. It's been a very, very good video to do for me, even for me personally. Kind of is actually giving me a bit more, I would say, a bit more bullishness towards TARS AI, because, of course, the community holds a bit of TARS, but I've never really dabbled into it too much, purely because of the number of influencers that were pushing it earlier on. But that's a good thing. And of course, that is a very good marketing strategy. It's at a low cap, $37 million market cap. So if they continue the links with Solana, I think this could be a pretty good, decent one to actually explore. But let me know what you think, which one you hold. Like I said, the intersection of AI on Solana, that is a big, big thing that they are pushing. And Solana is really bullish, guys. All right. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.